G'day and welcome to episode 24 of our 24-day seasons challenge on Sherwood Park Farm. So, in our last episode, which is on this same game day 5 of early autumn, we were going to try and do our beet and potato harvest, sorry about that. However, we were stymied by the fact that we had some rain overnight and the fields didn't dry out in time. So that's what we're going to head off to do now, because we did all our biogas work and some odd jobs around prior to lunchtime. But now we're at the point where the fields are dry and we can start working on the fields. But as you can see up above in the right hand side in our forecast, we've got rain imminent this afternoon. So whether that's going to be early this afternoon, later this afternoon, we don't know, but we're going to get started anyway. While we're harvesting our beets and potatoes, we don't have any straw or anything like that we have to worry about wasting away when it does rain. Our crops aren't affected by the rain in that regard, other than the fact that our harvesters will stop because it's too wet to harvest. So we'll get started and see how we go. Alright, so we'll head over there now to the fields. So, hope everyone is doing fine and dandy and all your families are doing well, and that you're having a lovely day, night or weekend wherever you are around the world. It's one of the wonderful things about doing this. You don't realise, or unless you really sort of sit down and think about it, you could be talking with, or in fact interacting in a way, with people from all over the world. Now I know a few of my subscribers and viewers are from America, a couple from the United Kingdom and regions thereof, but you just don't know. I mean, you could have some in Lithuania, Russia, China. I mean, who knows? But anyway, it's all well and good, and don't worry, I'm not going to try speaking any other languages other than our lovely butchered English, which is known as Australian, and I'll save you all from that. Alright, so off we go round to the fields, and we'll get started on our harvest. Now obviously this tractor trailer combination is not going to be big enough to do both the potatoes and the beets in full loads, but what it will do, well actually it won't do the beets at all, because the beet harvester, now think about it, has got a capacity of 100,000 litres, realistic or not. So I think primarily I'll just be here to empty out the potatoes going through this gate. So yeah, but we'll have to bring might have to bring one of the semis over, grab one of the K100s and bring a semi trailer over and pick up that. So what we'll do is we'll just park over here. Don't want to ruin that grass because I'm going to be coming over to mow that sometime soon, and we'll head on over here. Now I have got a hired worker set up for this guy. In fact, we'll just load him up and get him going. Okay, it's on the right mode, and we'll drive course, and he should be away. And then we'll head on over here to, as you can hear my dog going crazy, we'll head on over here and get the beet harvester going. Excuse me for a second. Right, my apologies. Yes, anyway. Alright, so we'll get this guy started as well, and we'll use a hired worker for him too, I think, but we'll just do actually no, we'll set up a course play, so that way in case you are aware how to do a course play, you can just see it very briefly. Although if you do not know how to use course play and you want to use it, I would strongly recommend you go to my good friend Grizzly Sims' channel, and he's got a set of course play tutorials he did, and that is where I learned it from. I couldn't understand it before he did his tutorials, and he did a great job, so I thoroughly recommend you going over there and having a look. Alright, so we'll check some field work. We're going to be harvesting, not sowing or fertilising. We're heading in here, select our field, which is going to be 17. Our working width, that's not right, 10.4 metres, that sounds a bit better. Actually, what is the working width? Let's go have a look. Beet harvesting. 9 metres. Alright, so we'll manually set that to 9 metres because I don't trust. Okay, 9 metres. We're starting in the southwest. We're going to head north. We'll do 2 headlands and calculate the course. Have a look at the course. Looks good to me. And we'll just save that F17 beet harvest. And we'll get him up and running. Just excuse me, I'm going to go sort this dog out again. Okay, apologies for that. Dog has been duly admonished and put in its place. Okay, so let's get him started. Drive course nearest waypoint. What we'll do is we'll actually start up. Oh, I'm glad I'm going to be doing it with course play because it's a pain to control. Let me see how it goes. Okay, away he goes. Alright. Close that off. Whoops. Off he goes. Alright. No worries. So we'll jump out of him and we'll head over here and see how our potato harvest is going. So our, like I said, our sugar beet harvester can take, I think it was 100,000. Well, it doesn't quite look about right there either. Oh, this guy's doing loops. Alright, so let's see what's going on. What we might do is we'll get rid of that. And we'll just put a standard worker on this, not the course play. Just because we don't want to be mucking about. We've got rain incoming and we want to make sure that we get some crop work done. So, alright. So we'll turn around. So we'll jump in the tractor and we'll just go and monitor the progress of the beet harvester. If I stay close to the field, some of this grass here doesn't get mowed, so I'm not going to ruin much of the grass. Let's see how he goes. I'm not going to park here too long either because otherwise he'll offload into my trailers and I don't want him to do that. Actually no, he won't because the offload's on the other side. I think he's doing quite well at the moment, obviously. So he's doing his first header row, about to finish that. Alright, so while we're doing that and watching him do that, what else we got left to do? We've got, should have a couple of crops, if not ready, so we got crop 10. Okay, that needs to be harvested. So what we could do is while we've got these guys going here, we'll mosey on over to our harvester that's in the fields over there. I think it's in field 9, and we'll get into that. So I'll be right back with you shortly. Okay, so here we are. We're over in field 7 and we've got our New Holland sitting over here. So we'll jump in our New Holland and we'll just head up over to field 10 and we'll harvest that crop while we're waiting for the potatoes and the beets to harvest. Now obviously that figure that I read for the beet harvester is definitely incorrect because it's at, according to my glance up there, it's at 72% full and it's got 43,000 litres in it, so that would mean it's about a 60,000 litre capacity, I would say. Anyway, so field 9 isn't quite ready yet. field 10 is. So what we'll do is we'll just swing in here and we'll park our header trailer without taking out the tree, because again we don't want to give Reefy too much ammunition. I did note in his latest bickling video, his old bore bickling video series, that he was commenting about him having the worst reversing skills, and many YouTubers comment about it. Yeah, you're right, Reefy. We do. You do have the worst reversing skills. Although I'll give you kudos. That one reversing trick you did there was quite good today. So anyway, we will lower the header. We'll unfold. And we should be right to turn on. Oops. And we'll get started. Now, actually we'll disable... That's alright, I don't get straw with this one anymore, so that's okay. Alright, so we're just going to manually harvest this one. Sugar beets is at 92%, so it won't be too long and we'll have to head over there and get that offloaded. So what we will do is we'll use one of the trucks. Actually, we'll use the biogas. One of the trucks down the biogas, and use one of the tipper trailers there. But in the meantime, we'll just get this canola sorted out, and we'll be good to go. So this is one of the, actually I don't know what it is. I think it's a standard CR1090. I don't think this is one of the mod ones. I've got the 40th anniversary ones. So, yeah. In any case, lovely units. I pretty much used these exclusively for a long period of time in my my gameplay. Obviously well and truly before I started YouTubing. Primarily because of the main header that you can get with this that's on wheels, so just basically unfold it and it becomes its own trailer. I love that. It made it so much more user friendly. But as time progressed, I sort of started playing around with different headers and stuff. But I will admit that a lot of time trying to get headers on and off some of the trailers is just a pain in the proverbial. But I have found that I certainly do enjoy using this one. It is very large and you really have to think about how you're going to get to and from fields with it. But that's all part of the challenge as well, I suppose. But I do like this big one, and as I said in one of the previous episodes, it's an Australian model. It's an Australian made unit, so in real life. So of course I'm going to support the local businesses. So I'm not actually seeing any my virtual current anyway. The thoughts there. So we'll finish off with this row here, and then we'll head on over to the biogas and pick up one of the trucks, because by the time we've done that, the potato harvest will be full because it's currently at 86%. That reminds me, while I put that there and I go, no, I don't know. There it is. Alright, just putting on the stop at 100%. Let's see if it stops this time. I'm going to try that this day and it didn't stop. Yeah, so by the time we go and pick up unload the sugar beets, then unload the potatoes from the harvester, and then bring it back to the farm, then, oh, that was perfect. Look at that, 100% at the end of 2 rows. Lucky I left that little bit there, probably. Alright, so we'll turn him off for now, and I'll be back with you shortly. I'm just going to step on over to the biogas and get hold of one of the trucks. I'll be back in a second. So here we are. We'll jump into our K100, get him started, take the big trailer. Won't take the little trailer. Take the big trailer over and just load him up. Put the beacons on, seems we're going to be driving around the back roads with the load. Don't do it often enough, but anyway, you just never know what might be coming down one of the roads. They're not private roads after all. Okay, so I'll head down here. So we've got about a kilometre to go to the corner, so we'll start putting on the brakes now because the brakes don't work very well. Exaggerating a little bit, but anyway. And then we'll head round here to our right and head down to field 17. Oh, as we go too far over. Alright, Reefy, there you go. Done deal. Oh, I need to put my steering wheel back on. Alright. Or I just need to slow down a bit, that's probably more to the point. Okay, so I'll head down in here. Pull back the cover. And he's perfectly lined up, so he should just start automatically unloading. And there he goes. Alright, so while he's unloading there, we'll jump in the Zerial, which we left running, which was awfully bad, wasn't it? And we'll head over and unload the potato harvester. Again, he's positioned just nicely so our pipe is out on the already cut side of the field. And away he goes. So once we load up from our harvester, potato harvester, we'll take this back to the farm and then we'll head up to field 10 and offload the canola from the New Holland harvester that's up there doing that field. So we've got 3 fields being harvested concurrently, 2 with AI and then 1 being done by ourselves. Okay, so we'll put the cover on. So while we're doing this, I'll just do my standard spruik about the 2 communities that you should all join if you're not already part of, and that's the 3 Dudes Gaming Network. The 3 Dudes are Eustace Pharmer, my good friend, and Jerry Grizzly Bear Sims, and Farmer Klein, and myself there as the community manager. We have our own multiplayer server, so please feel free to come over and join that. So join the club, join the community, I mean, and get some fun, get some knowledge and have some fun with some like-minded people. The other community is PCSG, another great community. Loads of really good quality YouTubers that are over there. We have Reefy1952, Big Johnny D, Johnny V, Wonko, Rubber Burner, Icelandic Farmer, a whole pile of guys over there. So yep, feel free to go over there. There's also a mod repository where they hold mod downloads which are certified and guaranteed basically to be virus free, malware free, for modders like Black Sheep Modding, Stevie, LS Mod Company, GTX Mods, and a few others. So please go over and check that out as well. Alright, so back to the tractor. So we're full now, so we'll just cover on that one and we'll take this load back to the farm like we said, and then we'll go empty out our canola. So yeah, feel free, those communities are wonderful, and I should point out with the 24-day seasons challenge, over on PCSG, Farmer Klein set up a little community club in the website, and all those that are taking part in the 24-day seasons basically are a part of that. Now you've got some that are doing blogs with no videos. So for instance, Grand Thumb, he's doing a brilliant blog over there for his journey through 24-day seasons. And then you've got others like myself and Farmer Klein and Grizzly Bear Sims, Reefy, that are all doing it and recording it. So yeah, head on over there and check them all out, and see how everyone's going with it. It's certainly a very interesting challenge, and I certainly encourage you all to. I sound like Grizzly Bear Sims here from a few months ago. I encourage you all to certainly go out and download the Seasons mod and give it a go. I really think that once you've played a full game year with the Seasons mod, you won't go back to playing it without it, because, well, not full time anyway. It is just a fantastic mod, and the immersion is just fantastic. As we can see now, the rain, I was just about to say, the dark clouds have come in and it's about to start raining soon, and on cue, there it is. So our harvesters have now stopped, obviously, because it's too wet to continue, and we will have to wait until the fields dry out again. So that will be the next day. So the next game day which will be game 6 of early autumn. So yeah, the rain's not really helping us with our harvest, but fortunately we haven't got any grass or straw out in the fields that we're losing at the moment. So it could be worse, but it certainly could be better as well. So if we're going to get this much rain, it makes me wonder how much snow we're going to get. So anyone want to comment down below? Like, let's see if you can be right. How many days of snow will we get in winter? So we've got 24 days in a season. I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to say I reckon we will get 12 days of snow. I reckon half of our days will have snow. Whether we have snow present on the ground for that period of time, I don't know, but I reckon we'll have at least 12 days where we actually have it snowing, because I reckon that would be at least the minimum we're going to get. So what do you reckon? Leave your comments down below, and let me know. I'll write down what everyone sort of has suggested, and then at the end of the winter season, I'll see who's got the closest, and who knows, I might be able to find up some sort of little prize for those that can that want to interact in that regard. So yeah, so have a guess at how many days snow you're going to get, and we'll go from there. Now, in the interest of fairness, it's first in best dressed too. So if three of you comment down below the same day, so say 3 of you say 9, the person that lists that day or the number of days correctly first will be the one that gets the prize. Sorry, but well, if I do a prize, look, I'm not saying I'm definitely going to do that, but I will certainly look at possibly doing something like that. But yeah, I mean, there's only 24 numbers you can possibly choose from, really, or 25, I suppose, if you count 0. But yeah, it makes it fairly hard. So anyway, we'll see. So, but just in any case, just leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I reckon we're going to get pummeled by the snow, to be honest. Anyway, we'll see. All right. So what we'll do is we'll bring him around here, and we'll move the harvester around ready to go, and then we can more easily get under the pipe and offload him. Alright, start his engine up. Oh, fence. This weather and the shadow there, I lost the fence, couldn't quite see it. That's my excuse, I'm sticking to it. Alright. Where is he there? Okay, so I'll put out the pipe. And this load will just fill, well, partially fill one trailer. So it's not as if it's going to overfill. Okay, jump out, offload. Right. And then so when that's full, we'll take this back and dump this in the farm as well. And then I guess, sorry, I've got to be excited. And then I guess we'll we will probably call it quits for today's episode as well, because we'll just be waiting on the rain to finish and then the crops to dry out. In fact, what I might do, and I'll probably do it off camera actually after this, I'll just restock the animals, because I think they'll be about due for a little bit of, I need some, so I'll refill the cows and the water for the animals, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, so let's put the covers on and head off back to the farm. Lights on. Okay, so thank you for watching today. As always, I certainly appreciate you taking the time to come and watch my cute little channel. So please leave a like if you've liked the episode. Again, that just encourages me to continue on and keep trying to put content out for you guys. I'm so wanting to start a new series, but I'm also holding back. I really want to look at Pemberlin Deluxe, and I believe that will be coming out. I believe Dusty's bringing that out, submitting it this weekend. Well, this weekend coming, which is probably last weekend when you get this video. So I don't want to start another series and then dump that to go to Pemberlin, because I wanted to do the original Pemberlin, but as you all know, saves and corruptions and stuff like that sort of screwed that on me well and truly. I certainly want to give Pemberlin Deluxe a good go, and I'm loath to start another map otherwise, but I really want to get something else up and running for you guys, so we'll sort of see. So leave a like. Reflection of the lights. And if you're not already a subscriber to the channel, please subscribe. That way you can be alerted to when I have new content out, and also keep up with the 24-day seasons challenge as I head back to the fields and wait for the next load. So please leave those. Don't forget to go check out my good friends Eustace Pharmer, Grizzly Bear Sims, Farmer Klein, and the rest of the gang over at 3Ds Gaming Network, and also at PCSG. And also don't forget to join up on both those websites and their forums. You won't go wrong. Two of the friendliest communities I've ever been a part of in my life online, and I can certainly vouch for the fact you won't be disappointed with either of them. So apart from that, that's pretty much it. I will let you know that I haven't heard back from Eustace either yet. So after we fired him yesterday, we did tell him he can stay in the farmhouse for now. We haven't evicted him, but since we fired him, he hasn't come out of his farmhouse, so he's probably doing another video edit on his front credits, or his end credits. But we haven't heard back from him, so he's gone into hermit mode, I think. But anyway, all that aside, we will see you next time, I guess, in episode 24. And in episode 24 we should continue on with our beet and potato harvest and the canola harvest, and then hopefully we should be getting very close after the end of today's game day, to being able to get our cornfields in harvest. So we've got our big northerly field, number 4, which will be a big effort to harvest. So I'm looking forward to that. Alright, so as I said, we'll basically sign off there. So please like and subscribe to the channel. I know I've just sort of reiterated that 3 or 4 times. I apologise. And I certainly will look forward to seeing you the next time we meet here on Sherwood Park Farm. I'm Duckzorly at Duckzorly Gaming, and we will see you again very, very soon. Thanks very much. See ya. Bye.